They say all money is good money. That wasn't good money because it set me up to think that that's how it was going to always be. And when it didn't reach that climax that was coming to me all the time that way, the higher I got, the lower I felt. And I couldn't find nothing to fill that void, so I thought that I could fill it with drugs. And drugs always took me outside myself, where I didn't really have to look at the real me, the reality of the situation.
He would get drugs from drug dealers and supposedly want to sell the drugs, and he ended up using the drugs.
They played numbers to horses. He was doing that. And from that, he started doing cocaine. And then from that, he started doing crack.
I lived in here, and I would wash my body at this giant fire hydrant right here. Right here. It was a white bucket. I would come out and get my water.
He became more distant from the family. We didn't see him as much as we normally would, of course.
Then he started living in abandoned buildings, running around with different types of people and stuff that was into a lot of stuff, bringing trouble to the door, to my home, people looking for him.
That someone would take his life behind the drugs and the money. That was my fear. And then also the disease that comes with living in the street, homeless, the drug addiction. Those were my two main fears of what I thought, may happen to him.
When I get up in the morning and go to work, and got 4 other kids at home, which I feared for their life, that someone will come in there, shoot us up or something, for money or something. And I left 5:30 every morning to go to work.
She knew that I was using drugs. And like I know it was hard for her at that time to turn her back on me again. And I felt the same feeling I felt when she stepped over me in the hallway. And I just said, "Mom," I said, "I don't want to get high no more." And I just wanted to hear her say to me, "Merry Christmas," or something to hold on to. But I remember then that I had tears in my eyes, right? When I was talking to her on the phone, but they wouldn't fall out my face. Because at that time I was spiritually bankrupt. I couldn't even feel. I was like frozen inside, and I just wanted to hear her tell me that she loved me.
He was laying in the hallway on a little small carpet piece that you have in front of the door. I stepped over top of him, and I went to work.
I got behind him down the stairs and I pushed him down the stairs. And he turned and looked at me and said, just looked at me with a look in his face as to say, "Why?" And I just started crying and walked away and walked past him. Excuse me.
I had 97 days clean, right? I knew about the hypocrite that lived inside of me, and I knew that I had to do work on me, right? So I came to a place called the Doe Fund.
He climbed up the ladder and he fell back down, and he went up again, he fell back down, but we were always there for him.
I walked up to this woman and said, "Miss, what happened?" She said, "I lost my wallet." She said, "I'm a single parent and I need to pay the babysitter so I can continue to go to work." And I reached in my pocket, gave her the wallet. And when I gave her the wallet, she told me, "Is everything there?" I said, "Yes." And she used a word that I'd never heard before. And the word was, "What you did for me just now was honorable." And I looked at her and I said, "Honorable?" She said, "Yes." And she called back to the Doe Fund and told the directors and everybody what I'd done.